Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing tips for Saturday the 31st of August. Well, quick recap on Friday's performance. Well, a 12-1 winner. Didn't really get anything. Meccano ran well. Tinto, I don't want to rub salt in the wounds, but Tinto was the alternative. But obviously I didn't tip it and we got second. £5 stake, £1.84 bag. So disappointing, even though we're back to 12-1 winner. I hope you did well. Obviously, if you've got a different staking plan, 12-1 winner was the last selection. So hopefully you did all right out of it. So if you, excuse me, if you can do me a quick favour before the video really starts, please like this video. Let's try and get this video up to 100 likes. I've never hit 100 likes before, so just for a bit of luck, let's see. Or a bit of extra luck, let's see if we can actually reach 100 likes. For the superstitious people out there, if we do hit 100 likes, I'm predicting a profitable day. Anyway, let me get into it. So I've moved the camera around. So the first bet is something I've been wanting to do for a while. This isn't the main bet. So I've been wanting for a while to choose paying 3 places instead of 2 races. So I do advise that this bet is placed on Sky Bet because I think there's extra value to be had when there's only 7 runners. Because if you get a non-runner, it's then a 50-50 chance, basically. You've got 3 horses that can finish in the payout section if there's a non-runner and 3 that can't. So hopefully we can get 1 every time to sneak in there. So I just think, I'm no statistician or mathematician, but I just think the odds are stacked massively in your favour. So let me get into it. So the first selection is Democracy Dilemma in the 2 o'clock at Beverley, paying 3 places instead of 2. I won't keep saying the places. Hopefully, and it is a big hope, this horse can get an easy lead. It's doubtful, but I think if it turns into a tactical race, it could hold on for a place. But realistically, it's 9-2, so it's got a good chance of winning anyway. But if it dictates the pace, and can slow it down slightly, I believe, because there are a number of horses that come from behind or even swerve out the stalls, it may have an advantage with 2/3. Well, when push comes to shove, should I say, when all the rest are battling for position. The second selection, and just so I'm doing that, it won't scroll down. The second selection is basically the nap of the day. The horses Physique at 10-1 in the 240 at Chester, and this is paying 5 instead of 3. The reason why I've included this is because it's the nap of the day. And this is going to be a bit ironic or contradictory. I like the look of it. I believe it'll be a difficult horse to pass. It's been doing really well running from the front. And I think if this horse, drawn 8, can get to the front, run with its elbows out, and it seems a hard horse to pass. And what perfect course to run it round in Chester. So if it runs with its elbows out, it could be very difficult to pass. Liam Canary's on board, and I do believe I've backed another one of his horses as well. I do think this horse has got a decent chance if it leads. The easier the lead, the bigger the chance it's got. The third selection is, and I've had to go to Newton Abbot for this. I've never known back at Newton Abbot. Is Mordred in the 320 at Newton Abbot, paying 3 places instead of 2. I've got low battery already. The next selection is Victory Sound in the 335 at Sandown. And the final selection in this bet is Opening Bid in the 430 at Newton Abbot. And then I've also had, just to round it up, I've had a 40 pence each way accumulator. It's unlikely that's going to come in because obviously I'll say that. The big prices, or generally big prices, but as I said, I do like the place offerings, especially with how many runners there is. So this is the main bet. So the next best, so the bet is a 10 pence each way, lucky 63, comes to £12.60. The next best of the day is Miss Brazen at 15-2. That's why I took the price. I think it's too big. In the 235 at Beverley, paying 4 places instead of 3. This should be prominent throughout, and I believe it's Mick and David Easterby, and I think it's got a cracking chance. The next selection is the nap of the day is Physique at 10-1 in the 240 at Chester, paying 5 places instead of 3. Just let everybody know, the football bet is another video and you'll see it pop up in the top right corner of this video. The third selection is Papa Louis in the 445 at Sandown, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse will hopefully be prominent, and if it leads, it could be another one that runs with its elbows out, because it does tend to swerve around a bit, and it is on the improve. It's been gelded recently, but it's beginning to run better since it's been gelded. I think there's more to come from this, and I think Billy Loughnean's on board. So he's riding for Lawrence Bellman, who also trains. I think this is one. There's an awful lot of I thinks, but I think this is for his dad. So I think it's got a decent chance. I normally say I think this video is full of I thinks. I also believe it's got first time cheek pieces. The next selection is Park Street at 11-1 in the 455 at Beverley, paying 4 places instead of 3. It won this race last year, and I think it's got a decent chance. There's a reason why it's running it again. The next selection is probably like the third best, is When Moon in the 5 o'clock at Chester. I think it's got a good draw. There's a lot of pace on its outside. If you can tuck behind, I think it's got a decent chance. It ran very well at York last time when it was drawn on the wrong side. And finally, Cuban Habana, because the video is going to go off very shortly, in the 535 at Chester, paying 4 places instead of 3. So if you can give me a like, a subscribe, and also watch the football video. Charlie Winters, over and out. Have a great day. Cheers.